feeling good about this. And just like that, yoink. Oh! Hello everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to another stream here on the PokerStaples channel. Thanks so much for joining me on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. We're back, chat. We are back after the incredible time we had. All right, guys. So let's play some tournaments today. Some exciting stuff I see on the Party Poker schedule. And we'll do our best to get into the grand. We'll play this 109 phase. We might play some of the 22 phases. Play the Weekender today as well. 109 Weekender for Sunday. 125, 215. But there's no series going on at the moment, so satellites to the big Sunday tournaments. Satellites to the World Cup of Cards main event. This is a 1K. The grand, trying to get a stack. I mean, it'll be a really nice grind, I think. We're all in here. Nice, dude. Okay, we win. See, this is lucky, dude. This is lucky. You know, a lot of work to do to ensure they stay on the cutting edge at catching people that are trying to cheat. No matter what, whether it's poker or other games, someone is always going to try and cheat at games. Just a reality of people trying to bend the rules. I think online poker companies do a pretty good job, but they have to continue to innovate, right? They have to keep making sure they're pushing the cutting edge and that they are the best at it, as opposed to people that are playing and trying to cheat. And does it worry me as a player? No. Like, I know that there's a few people out there that are taking advantage of me, and it's just like, yeah, okay, like, sure. You know, like, I think you're, you know, broken in some way, right? Like, I think the way in which you're living your life is broken and doesn't have any value, and, like, you get to steal, you know, a couple cents of my EV every day, and, like, I am at peace with that. It's not going to stop me from trying to forge forward in what I'm doing, you know? So that's how I think about it. Even trying to learn in poker, because you have to have your guard up. Like, a good example is using PO Solver, right? So using a solver to sort of simulate a spot and learn. I can like probably at least 4 times in my life I've had PO Solver open, and I've opened a poker client. I'm like, oh shoot, I forgot to close it, right? Like, not with any nefarious ill will intentions, just like I forgot to, like, close all of my studying tools before I opened the poker software. Never with an intention to, you know, break the rules. But, like, the sites use that as a screening mechanism of, like, you can't have this open while you play. And if you do, you get a warning, and you can actually get your account banned. Once you have a certain standard of living sort of secured for yourself, there's just not that much on top of it actually derives benefit or happiness. So I wouldn't want it, because it would effectively end my intellectual pursuit in poker. You'd just be like, okay, well, that's done, and you have unlimited money, and now what? There'd be no climb left. And King 8 of Hearts in the small blind here. I think I'm going to call. 3-betting is an option too, but I feel like calling's okay. And big jam here. And yet is positioned to, like, improve the world and leave a positive impact on it, right? Which I think I do in my career. Like, I think people like this show, and we are on the bubble here. This is a good hand. We get a call from Ghost Rider. So we definitely don't want to bust here in 14th. I think we want to check back. I mean, the big blind's range is wide, but they're going to hit this a little bit more than us. They're going to have more 2s and 5s and 9s in the range than we have. We still have the overpairs and stuff like that, but I think probably better to check, especially given the bubble situation. And a big bet we just fold. I was definitely worried when I saw Bill Perkins tweeting about the likelihood that it was man-made as being possible, because I think people's reaction to that can expose a lot of ugliness that doesn't deserve to be there, you know? Like, if it leaked from a lab, from a human error, I effectively don't think that there should be any punishment. I don't know what to do with my small pair here. I guess check. Like, this board is really good for them. I feel really passive here, though. Like, maybe I should just fold this hand in the first place. Probably, to be honest. Never mind. We're in the money. Red felt hype, chat. 4 of 11. First place will be about $1,500. Would be nice. Raise 3-bet jam and a 4-bet we fold. Thank you, Hobkizzle. Thanks, man. Well, the 9-4. And let's 3-bet here as well. With the ace-king against under the gun open. Obviously, very strong positions at the table here. This is good. This is great. Come on, chats. Come on. Beautiful. 236,000. All right. Oh, my goodness. Final table hype of the 109 Bounty Hunter. Let me, let's go 109 Bounty Hunter. Let's go final table. All right, there we go. Chat, what the heck, man? We're down to 7 somehow. 3 people busted. Look at this 1.4 million stack, dude. All right, sweet. Let's just get heads up and then win on the money. We got 125 in bounties, 138 cashed. Let's book it, dude. I mean, it's not a huge session. Let's just lock up a profitable day right off the bat. Perfect. I accept. I'm happy with that. Call the flush draw, 42K in the middle here, and a check, and we bluff. I thought you were getting a Van Gogh after the big win. Not quite. And we go through as the flop here. I think I'm going to go for a small bet. In theory, we should probably check here because we want to get bets from Improve Your Game with our King 10. Obviously, like our hand quite a bit. We're beat by a few things. 2 calls, 3 on the turn. I think check here now. Wow. So an overbet on the turn. And what particularly is this is the problem, right? I think King Jack and King Queen are possible, right? I think kind of unlikely to be another 2 pair. I think pretty unlikely to be a set and go for the overbet as well. We're going to see some raises on the flop with sets, and then sets I expect are going to bet bigger. So I think we're going to see King Jack, King Queen, flush draws primarily. And then probably a little bit of WTF as well. What are the pay jumps? So we're in 7. That goes 169, then 210, 277, 413. I'm leaning towards call here because it doesn't make sense, right? It doesn't really make sense as to what this is. I don't really know what it is. I think I'm going to call. I think it's probably a flush draw. Aces. Yeah, okay. I mean, this low play pre-flop makes sense, I think, with the squeeze opportunity in the big blind. It makes sense. I get it. GG, guys. Jacks is pretty nice in the 33 grind. Cheers. Win it. Jacks against 10s, dude. Just win this, chat. We do. It's great. Call on the flop. Watching with the cards, it's like you can see people's card. You played everything perfect. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that, dude. So glad to hear that. That's really nice. Check, and we beat jacks. On the ace river, that's pretty good, though. We're going to 3-bet jam. I mean, this is 26 through this stack, but, like, really, we're mostly shoving 18 blinds through under the gun here. The suited ace, so I like it. Yeah, reshove here against the cutoff shove, I think. Sub hype coming in. Aaron dropping a 5 back. Aaron, you're too kind, bro, but we need help here, Aaron. We've got help. All right, that's cool. Take that 567,000. That's a huge pot. And gonna go for a small bet here again. I mean, we check raise bluff. They're gonna have some kings and 4s, but they're also gonna have some ace high floats here, which I'm gonna try and take advantage of. But of course, like, we're not in great shape here, right? It's very clear with Queen 10 it's not going well. Fingers crossed they have ace queen with the queen, ace of hearts, ace jack with the ace of hearts, maybe ace 8 with the ace of hearts, and ace 9 suited with the ace of hearts. I don't know. Pick up a 10. They bet 60K here. I'd probably call. It's really thin. Oh, actually, they can have flushes. Never mind. I fold. We are on the bubble of the 33 grinds. We're going to put it in the pink felt here. Bubble felt official. And a 33 grind and the 88. 15 pay in this one. We're down to 24. So we're getting kind of close to the money. And we are on the bubble of this one right here. And yeah, so just like a lot of time in and practice and learning resources, like invested a lot of time in learning to improve and get better. We call again here on the turn. Trip aces, not trip 8s. We call the river? I think so, yeah. We call the river, man. All right, here's the 4-bet. 6 off the money here. Ace king ball against ace jack. We're feeling good about this. 567 in the middle. And just like that, yoink. Oh, king on the river, chats. Never in doubt, dude. Never in doubt. Whew, we win that hand the dangerous way. And a 4-bet. We're priced in here, chat, unfortunately. 115 to win 264. So we can't fold, but we are definitely behind. But we suck out, which I'm okay with. I'm fine with this. Everyone says we've been running bad, chat. We haven't hit any big scores in forever. Actually, we want a limp here, especially with the bubble going on. And I think a limp call. Go post flop here. So with the check on the flop. Flop has gone very well for us. Top pair, top kicker. And fast play, I think. I think we want a fast play. If we bust to an overpair here, I accept my fate. But unlikely on the bubble. We also really like protecting from a lot of bad cards that can come later on in this hand. And we are now on the bubble of this tournament too. 3 off the money here. 2 of 18. And first place is again $2,000. So we're in a really good chance to win some money here. So let's see if we can do it. We'll call King Jack. You could check raise, but I don't think it's the right call here, especially with the stacks the way they are. Let me just check call. Turn is clean. Happy with our hand. Very likely the best hand. Beat by a few things, but not a ton. Too bad. 521. We are in the money of the 33 grind, though, so we've made the money here now. 67 cash. First place again, 1508. We'll see how we do. And now sevens is nice. Sevens is nice. 2 off the money. Limp, especially with this big stack behind, I think. Ooh, set. I'm going to start betting, I think. Unfortunately, the likelihood of a check back is too high. We'll start getting some money in. Against Miss Jog, it should be easy enough. King of Spades is interesting. I still think our hand is strong enough here to go for getting a stack. Every once in a while, we'll run into kings or queens or a flush or something like that. But I think it's okay with bottom set. And we're not going to bust the tournament here, so... We're in the money, by the way. Red Felt Hype Chat, final 2 tables. I think we can call here, being suited, and I think good enough. We flopped 2 pairs, pretty nice, on a dry board here as well. Stacks are kind of short. Wow, they go really big. I think I'm going to check raise. Our hand is great. The thing is, like, often when they bet so big on the flop, when they're bluffing, they're just going to check. They're not going to keep bluffing. So yeah, I'm going to go for the shove. I think we can get called pretty light given the flush draw, straight draw kind of hands we can have here too. And we print 1.2 million. We are printing. Let's go. We reshove. Good luck. Good luck, chat. We are all in here with the jacks against ace deuce for 1.6 million. Let's go, dude. To mess around or not? I say yes. Why not, chat? Let's mess around. Let's make it 78K here. Little 3-bet action. We're going to 3-bet here. 3-bet the jacks. Get a call from McManaman. Let's bet. I actually want to bet where I can shove turn, probably. We can go smaller than this, but I think this makes more sense. It allows the turn shove to happen sort of more comfortably. Printing. I think we can go for this, right? Do we want to flat, go multi-way, or just 3-bet? I think 3-bet, like, I'm fine. When they fold, great. When they get it in, fine. We have probably a very slight edge, very small edge when they get it in, but still very profitable with the amount of money in play. If we call, it can get a little bit out of control. Ooh, the good luck. This is an ace-king play. Okay, it's jacks. All right. How about a 10? Cowabunga 10. Oh, bro. 3-bet, I guess, here. 91,000. 2 of 10. Put a lot of pressure on. Queen 10's a decent hand. Flatting is okay as well, but our table is so much deeper than the other table, which is a little bit painful. I'm going to go for a small bet here and probably just barrel on the turn. I think there's going to be a lot of floats, so I'm going to go for the small barrel here. And we're targeting really like middling pairs, right? Like 6s, 7s, 8s, 9s, 10s. Like these sort of hands. It's really tough for them to continue when we can have flushes, we can have a king, we can have big pairs in our range still. Ace Queen against 9s here. This could be it. If Ace Queen wins, I think we're down at 9, chat. Oh, big pog. You guys ready? Final table hype of V88 on Party Poker coming into the final table. 2 of 9. We just lost our chip lead because of that all in. But hey, man, in a good spot. 246 cashed. Ladders all the way up to $2,100. Let's make it happen. It's going to fold the 3-5. 5's all in against Ace Queen. We double up in the 33 grind. Amazing. So we're on 1.24 million. We might have double final tables here. Jack 10, 2 bigger stacks behind us and some reshove stacks. I just fooled. We are going to go for the bet here with queens in the 33 grind. 9 of 17. And they have some 4s, but I still think we have value to have here. Bet again. And yeah, everything carries an element of risk, right? Like absolutely everything. Crossing the street carries an element of risk that you're going to get hit by a car and die, right? We don't think about crossing the street as gambling because that's silly. 33 grind. I think we want our value range to become a lot stronger on this turn and that we don't want to get check raised at all. So I think check, and then, you know, definitely call river bets, basically. But this is a super strong hand. If we weren't final table, we're 100 left. We're just going to barrel this turn again, you know, just keep betting. And there's a chance I'm too tight there, but call. Nice. 9-3. We're going to bet here. Pretty small with the middle set. 50K into 150. Leo calls, just fold broad calls. We might get... I think we're going to get all the money from someone here. Just fold broad can definitely have a 7 in this spot. That said, we want to check with our range. They bet 97,000. Great. We're going to call. This is awesome. Hopefully they both have a 7. Let's just be super greedy. Nice. Let's 3-bet here. Yes. 4 of 14 in the 33 grind. Ace king, we take it down with the shove. Oh, kings. Okay. We squeeze less than all in as well. We've been very active squeezers. So I'm going to make this quite small. Make it look like I can squeeze and fold. But of course, we have kings. We're not doing that. Allergy season sucks. Yeah, bro. But I love the weather of allergy season. But I'm struggling with it this year. Beautiful. Not so beautiful. Good luck us in the grind. Good luck us in the grind, dude. Are we running cold? No, chat. We can't already think that. They have to call so tight when we 3-bet. It just sucks with the big blind. Come on, let's go, dude. 2.2 million. And we're going to open 9s. I like 9s very much. What's not very fun is we can't get it all in with 9s here. That's definitely a big mistake with 3 shorter stacks. So we can call 3 bets if they come in, if they're small enough. This one is 3.5x as well, so definitely get to call this one. But yeah, it's a tricky hand to play. Hopefully we can just hit a 9 and it gets a lot simpler. King, king 3 in the flop is good. So we call a bet. It's a very small bet here. 76 into 406. I'm unfortunately thinking that like this sizing in particular is going to have a lot of 10s, jacks, queens, and aces. Betting super small, thinking they're the best hand, but also like wanting to protect themselves against trip kings. And now we have a tough spot on the turn, right? Because we have 4-to-1 odds here with a flush draw and a pair of 9s, both of which are good sometimes. But then sometimes we make a flush and our hand's not good, right? Sometimes they have a full house and we're drawing dead. But we're again getting, you know, we need 21% equity. When they have it, we have 0%. When they don't have it, we're doing pretty well. I think we have to fold, though. The problem is, like, we're going to get bluffed at some frequency on the river. Going to fold. Squeeze is an option in other spots, but I think this is pretty strong usually. Half 3-bet, half call here. I'm going to call this time. Float in position with, you know, backdoor straight draws, backdoor flush draws, ace highs, opportunities to bluff on the turn. Checks, we bet 640. Probably not going to continue on the river. Like, if they check call here, I think they have king X in their range quite a bit. They can have some 8X as well and 7X. It's possible. But a lot of 8 and 7s on the flop is going to check, right? They're going to go for check call. They're not going to bet. When they check call here on the turn, a turn to queen, some weak kings, you know, maybe some 8X. Like, it's going to be really optimistic on the river to bluff, I think. But we take it down. We just want to jam here. Don't really want a 3-bet call given the stack situation we have going on. Ooh, although there's only one shorter than us, but we're quite close to these. Yeah, so I think just a jam is right. I mean, I was thinking like maybe there's enough difference between us and the bigger stacks that we can risk it even with the payout pressure. Going for like a 3-bet to induce a 4-bet. Probably not quite though, so we just jam. It's close though, I think. I could be wrong on this. My confidence that I've chosen right, I obviously think this is right, but my likelihood that it's right is kind of lower. Call by 8s. GG. Unlucky, guys. I mean, very unlucky final table. And we are now on the final table of this one. Pah! I didn't realize that happened. Final table hype of the $33 grind. Now, this is going to be our second final table in this one, so we'll get that updated. Best finish of second place. Hopefully, we can improve on it today. And good luck us. Ace Queen suited is nice. It's a nice hand. We 4-bet here. Nickakit can 3-bet very aggressively, and Ace Queen suited is really quite good. It's a good hand, so it's a 4-bet all in. And how about you don't have it? It would be just great, because I do not want to flip here while there's 9 of us left. You know what I mean? Okay. All right. We take it down. 4.2 million. Oh my goodness. Checkraise.gov, man. Checkraise.gov. We flop at a top 2 pair. What a dream, dude. What a dream. All right, we make it... We want to make it pretty big here, actually, I think. What's really sick is when the turn is, like, nasty, you know? But I don't really know what a nasty turn is. Like, even a 5 or a 4, like, how many straights do they have in the range? Like, very few, right? An ace on the turn is fine. But if it goes, like, 3 on the turn, 3 on the turn is actually the one. 3 on the turn is where it's like, you're screwed. Good folds. Good folds. So we're going to go for a click. I don't love this sitch because against literally everyone playing back against us, we're going to have to fold. But it's a decent steal nonetheless, right? Crypto Boy calls Jack 9-9 on the flop. We bet small. We like our hand. They're going to have some 9s, but also they're going to attack this board quite a lot. Or in theory they can, which is a fine thing for us. Our hand is super strong, you know? Like if we can induce them to bluff into us. So even though if you get called flipping or behind sometimes, you have 44% equity. Okay, well, we are now in third and we are down to 6, right? Crypto Boy just busted, yeah. 3-bet 1.1 million. Take it down. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Jack deuce. We lost King's to H4 suited in a massive pot. Yeah, tough one. Tough one, man. Ace Queen against Ace 10. Okay, so we are now down to 4. Ace 9 is nice. It's nice, but I don't want to put myself at risk of having to play a big pot here unless I make a really strong hand. Raise we call. We go to the streets. King 4. Start with a call on the flop. Very small bet here. We just call. 3 of diamonds. We pick up the nut flush draw. We still have ace high here. Check, check. 7 of spades. We probably still have the best hand, to be fair. Let's see what happens. Oh, no. It's a decent hand. Probably a call here. Kind of close, though. It's definitely on the edge. You know, like we're not calling King 6 offsuit. I'm going to give it a call. We flop really well here. 9-4 deuce. 2 clubs. I think check raise is in order here. This is a bit of an awkward turn. Yeah, let's go there. This will put 3.2 in the middle and 3.3 back. So one more tick would have been a bit better, but close enough. What a disaster. We check. What a disaster, dude. Ace highs have just got there, right? Ace high floats. But then also we just picked up the nut flush draw and second pair. It's such a sick turn. Such a sick turn. We call, right? We call and see a river. We're getting 4-1 odds here on the flush draw. Sometimes our 9 is good, but often we've just lose to an ace. So we need a king, a 9, or a club. 4 is not it. And we check fold. It is a little bit suspicious if they bet, to be honest, because what wants to bet here? Maybe they have a flush. I mean, it's possible. It's possible they had a flush draw on the flop. They call the raise, which makes sense. They bet when they make the flush on the turn. But I also think it's quite optimistic. Yeah, I mean, that's more likely. I think good enough to induce, actually, with 10s here. We're tied with Sick Boy now. So there's a pay jump between the two of us, like, of $300, but I think 10s is good enough now. And there's enough distance between us and the chip leaders that we can take some more risks. We'll min raise to induce, but it doesn't happen. 9-6 deuce to the flop. We check. Nick a Kit should really bet here. What? What is going on? Oh, dude, a check back. Pot de rube. I will be shoving against, probably, if they bet. Yeah, I mean, my hand is vulnerable. They're supposed to bet the flop, I think. We are all in with the 10s to get back up to 3.5 million. All right. We are all in. Good luck. Good luck with the 6-6 chat. Hold it. No big hand here, Sick Boy. No big hand, Pot. The thing is, if they had a better pair than 6s, they probably 3-bet before that. So we raise here. Check fold, I think. I think we have to check fold quite a lot of hands here. We have good hands to continue with. Ace 9 suited, King 9 suited, all the overpairs, all the sets. We can check all like Ace King and Ace Jack and Ace Queen and all that stuff. King Queen, not going to be one of them, you know? Like Queen Jack suited, not going to be one of them. I think it's fine to just check folds, especially given the dynamic of what's happening. Check at the flop. We make a pair of kings in the turn, so start betting now. And we're going to go for a small bet here as well. On the 3, how many 3s do they have? I mean, maybe Ace 3 suited, right? That's about it. Ace 3 suited. I call, sorry. Didn't mean to slow roll. I was looking at weather, man. Beautiful. Shove call, trip 7s. We're heads up. All right. Let's send the cigar. And good luck, us, chat. 3-bet 10-3 suited. First hand to the heads up. We were playing a $500 heads up, 450 or so. $450 match here. And a fold. Still right on the edge, 25 blinds here. We're going to limp 7-10. Ace 5-3 on the flop. Going to go for a min bet here with a hand that clearly is going to need to bluff at some point to win this hand. You know, we're not going to show down with 10 high. We don't have a prospect of a lot of great turns or anything, so we'll just bluff. Turns a jack. We probably bet again here, I think. Because 3x and 5x are going to struggle to continue. We don't pick up equity, but we're just going to keep betting. Gonna bluff. We need to bluff with the air, right? Air is the only stuff that we have to bluff here, and like 4-6 and 4-7. So I'm just gonna go again. The thing is, I don't expect, obviously a flush is not folding, and I don't think a decent ace is folding. But what are our bluffs in this situation? They need to be deuce x, 4x, 6-4, 6-7, or 7-4, and 6-7 without clubs. And then some random air that we decide to bet. Jack x doesn't have to bluff. Queen x is gonna like bluffing less than 10x. So I think it's okay. It's optimistic, you know. It's definitely aggressive to go for the triple barrel, but I'm just assuming that people don't find enough bluffs on the river. Call. 3 do a lot of stuff. We fold to a big bet, float against a small one. Lead on this turn, and bluff again, I think. All right, PGD, thanks for hanging, man. Thanks for hanging out. Our bluffs are working, chat. Okay. Basically tied, man. Basically tied. They got a 1 million chip lead at this point. We raise, call a 3-bet with queen 10. Okay, we go to a flop. Flop's not so good. Fold to a c-bet here. We don't have enough going on. I mean, we have a backdoor straight draw, that's it. And 2 undercards. We limp. Sub 25, yeah, we limp. Limp jam. Looking good. GG. All right, dude. Thank you guys for being here, chat. That was a hell of a lot of fun. Please follow the channel. I'd love to see you guys again. Oh, close to a victory, bro. Come on.